Hello, everybody. So today we're going to go walk through a juggler's website to say what is going really well, what could be improved, what to think about it, and what common mistakes jugglers fall into. And I'm going to look at Luther Bangert's website, and we worked together a couple of years ago, and it was central to our coaching. And through working on the website, we clarified his what actually he was aiming to achieve professionally, and his identity, and just can't wait to dive into this with you and give you an idea of what this is all about. So. So first of all, we arrive on this page here, um, which is it's a bit curious, you know. You've got Luther there juggling, and we scroll down, juggler, mover, artist. So already with this page, we get an idea that Luther is a what kind of stage he could possibly be performing at, and what his identity is. And this is some story about Luther here, and then a video, very short intro video about Luther, and then how to get hold of him, and then a very short trailer of his new performance. And then we have here an artist statement, and this is something which is um, in this case, what is really interesting is that there are lots of venues that are already um, for jugglers, but there are also lots of venues which are looking for different kinds of art forms. And art generally, and generally, we all really like to know what the philosophy is behind somebody's work. Um, so here in the artist statement, there's a little bit about Luther's philosophy, um, and then it's just like who allows him to resonate with people, what his juggling research is all about, and essentially just helping people capture his vibe and understand that there's depth and there's more to what he's bringing on stage than just throwing objects in the air, which is also really cool, right? But when there's thoughtfulness behind it, then the expression becomes clearer. It just becomes much more easy to focus in and understand. Um, so then we have Luther's curriculum here, telling you a little bit about like his story, his my story again, and then his all sorts of his performances, bookings, how to book him, films even, and um, and so what happens very often, and I'm going to stop sharing a second. What happens very often is that as let's say semi-pro amateur jugglers, we sort of offer so many different things on our website. We offer kids' parties, baptisms, weddings. We offer all these different things because obviously, you know, we want to earn money from it, we want to earn a living from it. But if we really sit down and think, what is the work that I really like to do the most? How to do more of this? Then this is what we want to be focusing our website around. And they're not mutually exclusive. So it's not like if it's not focused on my website, I don't actually do this because people will reach out to you anyway. I'm sure that Luther also he does much more commercial events that aren't immediately available on his website, but still he has without being dry, he comes across as a professional. He knows what he's doing. He dedicates his life to this, um, and this comes across to us. So there are whole sorts of things which make us stand out more professional, and a lot of it is around clarity, clarity of our messaging, clarity of who we are, who we're to serve. Lots of people's websites, they talk a lot about themselves, you know, about how good I am, about what I do, about the technical requirements and all this. And we don't think about who our clients actually are, which isn't necessarily our audiences, it's people who hire us. So we want to be able to um, understand what their needs are, what they looking for. And we can have conversations with people and ask them what are they looking for, what do they need, um, and and they're looking for reliability. Can they trust this artist? You know, if they've never worked with you or don't know anyone, it's a risk for them, right? So we need to lower the risk of being hired. And of course, testimonials are great, video testimonials, and a name to remember, and 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 yeah, all these details here. So that's just a very short mini review on jugglers' websites. And I have seen really people that have like a list of about 100 and things that they can do, right? And just becomes very confusing for audiences. And if you think about it, the jugglers that you like best, they all have very clear identity. Now, it's not to say that a juggler just has a clear identity, then they're working a lot. So there are some steps that are missing in here, um, which is essentially it's where an artist makes meets an entrepreneur. And we can see this also in West Peden, where he's a great artist, but he also has a mindset which is helping him with the entrepreneurial side of things, which is essentially just having a plan, um, understanding what you want, what you're willing to do to give up in your life to obtain that. Um, and just having a map and a plan. Like, okay, so I'm going to leave you a little question. So, what would your website look like if you were really focusing on just the work you love to do? Um, because that's the work that you should be doing, right? And not every juggler has the same priorities. You know, not everybody wants to work in Las Vegas. Not everybody wants to work in a circus. It could be that you just want to entertain old people. So focus in on that. And I'd really love to know your thoughts. Please let me know in the comments and reach out to me if you would like to dig deeper into this, and perhaps I can help you as well.